my God, I don't even know if we're gonna have enough. Welcome back to my channel. I'm about to make a latte, hopefully. This is pretty much gonna be the end of those beans. Okay, well, I touched something I shouldn't have, so that's cool. I'm sure it's fine. This is always the tricky part for me. I'm pretty sure this is where I go wrong because we don't have that tool that like flattens it out. I just kind of use my fingers. And then I still haven't gotten the hang of how hard to like temp down, because when you go to the cafes, like the baristas look like they're really smashing it down, but like you're actually supposed to be kind of light. Like that was probably too hard. I feel like I did that too hard. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Literally. Yeah, definitely too hard. It should be coming out by now. Oh my God, this is so bad. This is so bad. Can you guys see? Like nothing is coming out. It's coming out so slow. It's gonna be disgusting. Okay, this is probably gonna be disgusting, but whatever. I'll just have to use sugar to blind it. Okay, well that was definitely a disaster. We'll just see how it tastes. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. We'll just mask it with some sugar. I'll get there. I know I'll get there. I just feel like I don't drink enough coffee to like practice. I have these decaf beans, but they require a different grind. So anyway, I'm just still getting the hang of this. It's way more complicated than I expected, but it's definitely been a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer when JS makes it for me, but obviously when he's at the office and if I want my coffee later in the day, I've gotta learn to do it myself. So I've gotta get better at this. I'm just gonna let the sugar melt. So you guys, welcome to this video. Something kind of crazy happened the other day. I need to tell you guys about it. My boss, she called me into her office and gave me a promotion. She gave me a promotion to CPO. She called me into her office and she said, girl, you have been procrastinating on a lot of stuff. You said you were gonna get it done before the start of 2025. You said you were gonna get it done within the beginning of 2025, and guess what? It's still not done. So she said, I am promoting you to CPO, Chief Procrastination Officer, until you get your act together. And I was like, oh my God, she's right. Okay, and I'm just being an idiot because technically I'm my own boss, but I did decide to give myself the title of Chief Procrastination Officer, you guys, because how many times have I made this video? How many times have I made a doing all the things I've been putting off doing video because I keep putting things off. And every time I finish the things, I say to myself, I'm never gonna let that happen again. And here we are making another video. So, you know, as much as I wish I weren't the CPO, it is kind of fun to be able to do this video. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to a week of doing all of the things I've been putting off doing. And here's the thing. I bet there are some things that you've been putting off doing. Yeah, you. So why not take this video as your sign to get at least one of them done? You can let me know in the comments what it is, and let's get after it. Taste test. Potential, but still kind of sour almost. The cinnamon was a good call though. It's like, the smell is helping me think that this is better than it is. So today is Monday. It's day one of, let's call this the productivity challenge, or the anti-procrastination challenge, whatever you want to call it. It actually doesn't matter. Today's day one, and I'm going to start with one of the things that I've been putting off for the longest. Those of you who know me, like, let's say it together. Accounting. Oh my God, big surprise. Zoe's put off her accounting again. Yeah, I did that. And I'm not proud of it, but I did it. I actually wrote a bit of a menu for the week, if you will. So every day from Monday to Friday, I have a different task that is something I've been putting off doing, and we're gonna get them all done together. Today's task, like I just said, is accounting, but it's also some emails. I personally hate when my email inbox is like over 16 unread emails is too much for me. I currently probably have about 100, and I have I have 3 main inboxes because I have different jobs going on. I have like almost a different inbox per job, which makes it a bigger task to manage, and everything's just kind of spread out. The good news is this is a task that is pretty quick and can be done while listening to a podcast, watching TV, or watching vlogs. So that should be fun. The common theme with a lot of these tasks that I put off doing is I think they're more time consuming than they are. They end up being super quick and I feel amazing once it's done. So that's that on emails. We're gonna get that done today. The other thing is the accounting. In the second half of 2024, I set up a incorporation, which was a huge undertaking. It's basically setting up a kind of licensed business here in Canada. And it was really exciting, but one thing that I completely let slide was my QuickBooks. I just totally turned a blind eye to it. It's the same behavior that I did with my personal QuickBooks, because as a freelancer, I have QuickBooks for myself to keep track of my receipts, to send out invoices, basically just to track all the money that's coming in and out, because you need to know these things, not only for yourself, but because the government requires this information from you. But when you're a business, unlike an individual, you have to submit, you don't have to, but with the advice from my accountant, we've chosen to submit quarterly. Basically, it's boring, whatever. It just means I have to stay more on top of my stuff. And the deadline came up, I wasn't ready, surprise, surprise. So we're gonna get ready together. It should be pretty quick. I actually already got started and got a lot of it done. A lot of my stuff in QuickBooks is automated. So what I have to do is reconcile the transactions. Anything that went through on my credit card, I have to say like, yup, I spent that, it was on this, and just associate little categories. So it's not mindless, but it's kind of nice flow work. Like once you get into the flow of what you're doing, it actually passes super fast and it can be kind of soothing. I don't know why I put it off. It's not like it's unenjoyable. I actually enjoy doing it. Like I'm just stupid. No. We're not talking to ourselves that way in 25. I'm just being silly. So those are the first 2 tasks of the week. Like I said, the good news is I can watch vlogs or listen to a podcast, and I have all my content lined up. So I'm just gonna get into it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on something so embarrassing. At the very bottom of my emails from July 16th, 2024 was a link that my stepmom sent me about how to get on the waiting list for a family doctor. And I got that email, I was like, okay, I'll just wait. I used to have a family doctor in Ontario. I was like so blessed to have a family doctor. And then obviously when I moved to Quebec, the healthcare system changes. So I no longer had a family doctor. I never got on the waiting list for a family doctor because I don't know. I don't even have a good reason. I guess I never needed to. Any of the checkups that I needed to get done, I could get done through the clinic. So I never needed a family doctor, knock on wood. But it's great to get on the wait list because people spend years on the wait list. So anyways, I finally did it because I went through my emails, and now my email address A, let's call it, which is for all my personal stuff, anything government related, and then all of my copywriting comes through that email inbox. It is completely clean. Let me tell you, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, and now I can delete that, and I can delete that. There are 5 opened emails in there. They're just kind of like ongoing conversations that like I need to keep at the forefront. Everything else I've shuffled into like labels, which one day that will be its own project to like reorganize the labels, but for now we're good. So that's done. 2 more inboxes to go. I just opened email address B, which is the one I check the least often because it's a lot of just like random stuff coming through there. 111 unread emails. 100 and like, girl, at least it's 111. At least it's lucky. Whew, let's get to it. Okay, I'm not quite done. I actually had to take a break because I have a little deadline. Anyway, That's the thing that's hard about like these tasks sometimes. And I think a big reason why certain things for me get pushed to the wayside is I have a lot of deadlines in what I do for work. And so obviously the deadlines are always a priority, especially when you're a procrastinator, you leave things to the last minute, right? So then like you're always kind of in this rush mode. So I'll have to like stop what I'm doing to finish something for its deadline. So anyway, that's what I had to do just now. But I wanted to share with you guys while I was going through some of my emails, and why it was taking a little bit longer than I expected is because I found some emails for like YouTube collabs or Instagram collabs that like I never answered. Like people reaching out to work with me, and I just never answer. Like, hi, answer it, especially when it's interesting. Usually if it's not interesting, I just delete it right away. But sometimes something interesting will come in and I'll be like, oh, I'll deal with this later, and then I'll forget about it, or I'll know I need to follow up with someone and then I just forget. There was a case of that where I knew I should have been following up with this brand because I really wanted to work with them. Never bothered to follow up until I saw the email as I was cleaning it out. And I was like, you know what, let me just right now send out an email. Boom, she answers me right away. What are your rates? I'd like to work together. So this just goes to show I really need to be more up to speed, and as soon as emails are coming in, I should answer them right away. It's just hard because it's like, do I drop what I'm doing and then answer the email? Do I have like email check-in times throughout the day? Like, I don't know what the best system is. If you guys feel like you're really on top of your email inbox, let me know what you do. But yeah, like she just answered me right away. I should go and get back to her right away so we can get this collab going. It's a pretty cool collab, so that's exciting. This coffee, you guys, is so disgusting. Do you ever have it where you drink a coffee and it makes you more tired? Because that's what's happening to me right now. I am like losing energy. I'm just gonna finish what I'm doing and then I'm gonna take Maggie out because it's time for her little afternoon. Oh yeah, you're yeah, you see the little tail moving? Yeah. Okay, really soon, my angel, like 5 minutes. But I didn't tell you guys this. We are currently in what they are calling a polar vortex, which I love calling it that. It's so dramatic. It just means it's really cold, like really cold. So we took her out to play a little bit this morning, and I feel so bad because she doesn't she doesn't understand that it's not good for her and that she can actually like burn her paws because the snow is packed solid and frozen. So, oh my God, she's so cute. So I feel really bad, but we're just gonna have to go out for like a quick, you know, business break and then come back in. Do you love the polar vortex? Look at this like frozen snow, so crunchy. She doesn't even care. When you hear this, that's how you know it's cold. It's 4:12. I just finished filming a Q&A, which was the other thing I had to do today. I feel so relieved, and if I didn't have this stupid CPO checklist, I would be flopping on the couch for the rest of the day because I've done so much today. Oh, my video went live. I have to go check on how it's performing, but we got a CPO this. I'm obsessed with the B word right now, guys. I'm sorry, I can't stop saying it. So I'm gonna go back to my desk. I'm gonna finish clearing out my inbox. Then I think I'm gonna take a break and then get back to the accounting, but we'll just see what happens. And it's hard because I wanna film cute, like getting it done B-roll, but like I can't show you guys my email inbox, so no B-roll for now. It's 5 p.m. I just finished my emails and ask me how excited I am to do my accounting. It's fine, you guys. It's fine because we get to check off the first thing on the menu, which is email cleanup and organization. It's done. So let's celebrate that first. I'm just trying to debate what to do because, like I said, it's almost 5. I have Pilates teacher training tonight from 7:30 to 10. So I have like a really long night ahead of me, and anyways, I just asked myself, like, what would I do if I could relax? And pretty much the answer, like, polar vortex vibes, there's nothing to do but either read or watch TV. And realistically, I would be watching TV. So what I think I'm gonna do is just sit on the couch and do my accounting in front of the TV. That should just make it a little more bearable. And at least it'll be somewhat relaxing, and I'm keeping making moves because I know that if I stop, like this list is gonna keep me busy all week along with the other things that I have to do. So we just gotta keep moving. Monday is done. It's only 6 p.m., which is perfect. Don't worry, I didn't actually film during the class. There's no one here. I was just recreating some moves from the class that I just did. It was killer. Oh my gosh. Good morning, you guys, and happy Tuesday. The polar vortex continues, and so does our quest to get rid of those things that we've been procrastinating on. I pulled out my coziest hoodie today for a busy day. A busy day braving the polar vortex. This is my hoodie from Press Reset. It's so cute. It has like all this writing on the back. So as you guys know, Tuesday is my super busy day. I teach a bunch of classes, and for whatever reason today I decided I was going to do a reformer class after my math class, which is fine. It was really hard, but I need to get used to teaching through speaking and not so much teaching through doing. Like I've really gotten in the habit of doing my class along with the girls in my class or the guys in my class, and just kind of like explaining through demonstrating. But soon I'll be teaching reformer, where you teach solely with your voice. You don't actually demonstrate. So I'm trying to get in the habit of that. And the fact that I'm going to be so sore from this class is going to make it so that I can't do my classes tonight. But anyways, I love my Tuesdays. I love spending the day downtown. I love being downtown Montreal. It just makes me feel so good and so excited and so part of the city. Like, look at the view. I'm looking out at Crescent Street. This glass kind of atrium, that's the art museum. And then that building there, that's actually part of Concordia University, where I went to school. So it's kind of like nostalgic for me just being back down here. So you're probably wondering what is on the procrastinator's agenda for today. Today's task, aside from getting through my workday, is actually some studying that I want to do. I added on some modules to my online Pilates certification. So basically I did my mat Pilates certification with a Canadian company, totally online, called New Pilates. They're amazing. They're based out of Kelowna, and I loved that course so much. It gave me so much confidence. I would highly recommend it if you guys are interested in learning more about Pilates. I'll link it down below. They gave me a referral link, which is super cool. And I'm really happy to be an ambassador of that program because I love it so much. It actually really changed the game for my bar teaching as well, because I finally had this like anatomy. Anyway, going down a rabbit hole. My reformer training, I'm doing it here in-house at Studio Joie. However, I do think that to kind of further my learning, New Pilates also has a reformer course, so I feel like I'll end up doing that down the line, like once I start teaching, to be able to learn like more advanced moves. And I just really love that program. So it's fun. Like, it's fun to finally be studying something that feels, I don't know, really practical I guess my business degree was pretty practical, but I don't know, I'm just like a little bit older and it's fun to be back in studying mode. So back to those extra modules, I told myself I would finish them over the Christmas break and I obviously didn't. I didn't even touch them. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish them today, but I wanna make a huge dent. I have a break later on in the day. And honestly, I have no excuse to not use my break time right now. I have a little bit less than an hour right now before my next class. So that's what's up today. Let me shut up, let's get to studying. But also in the spirit of yesterday and cleaning out my emails, I'm just gonna do a quick run through of my emails to keep them clean. And you guys, I finished my accounting. It felt so good. Oh, I remember why I wasn't gonna study here, because all of my studying is through videos and there's actually no Wi-Fi at this studio. So I can hotspot myself for things like just emails, but hotspotting for videos is another story. So maybe I'm just gonna chill for the next hour and then I'll get like concentrated studying time later. But I don't need Wi-Fi to do my gentle productivity planner, so I will do that now. And they have all these fun pens here, so I can make it nice. I just wanted to share one last little thought that I had, which is when I was doing the reformer class, there was one exercise where we were like facing the mirror and I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh. I just looked at myself in the mirror and I thought to myself and I kind of realized this is absolutely what I dreamed of, was having a life where I could have some flexibility and I could do a Pilates class at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. And I just felt so grateful and I felt really proud of myself of kind of, you know, through highs and lows, creating this life for myself. And it was just a really, I don't know, it was just a really cool moment. So I know like I'm being silly and I'm being hard on myself about being a procrastinator, but it was just, I don't know, a moment to look at myself in the mirror and feel happy and feel proud and feel grateful and to just really be in the moment and realize like this is a moment that I used to dream of and it's here and I'm loving it. So yeah. Good morning, guys. I'm just cozy in bed. I just made a cup of lavender Earl Grey tea and it's been a little bit. It's been a couple days. Oh my gosh, my hair. Hold on. Most days, oh my God, it's only Wednesday. I was about to be like, oh my God, this week's been so busy. I haven't had a chance to sit in bed and drink my tea in a while. And it's true, but it's also because it's only Wednesday. I swear to God, you guys, I felt like today was Friday. That's how busy things have been. Oh my God. I know what it is to be an adult because these morning sips of tea like literally bring me life. I just love how they taste so much. As I was making my tea, I brushed my hair. That's why it like looks so normal, okay? I unlike Beyonce, I did not wake up like this. But I will say that the Dyson, like when I do my air straight, it makes my hair look good for days. I'm just gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo like when I go and get ready for the day. But
Oh, my humidifier is empty. That explains the static. You guys see this? Anyway, we're so cozy in bed. My bed feels like a giant marshmallow. I love it. And the point of me taking out my camera so early was just to let you guys know what's on the agenda for today, because today is a very important day and it was actually the inspiration behind the theme of this video. If you know, you know. Today I'm driving to Queensbury, New York to finally finish my business with the IRS. And I feel like I don't want to speak too soon because the last time I was supposed to do this, like every time I was supposed to do this, things have gone wrong. And I know that it's because karma is punishing me from being a procrastinator, because I was supposed to do this I was supposed to get this done months ago, up to a year ago. Like if I find, oh, my light went off. If I find the original email from my accountant, I'll know. But anyway, this is so long overdue. The first time I went was when I went to Burlington during Vlogmas, and they were like, sorry, we don't offer this service anymore. Then I made an appointment, but the day that I was supposed to drive to Queensbury, which you guys is a 3-hour drive there, 3 hours back, there was like a blizzard, so I couldn't go, obviously. And today should be a nice day. It all worked out for the best because my stepmom's coming with me and we're kind of making like a fun road trip day out of it. So I'm actually really looking forward to the day, and I know she is too. Anyways, we have to get an early start. I am gonna leave in an hour. It kind of feels like I'm playing hooky to go on a road trip on a Wednesday, but then it's like kind of like a work thing. So I don't know, it's funny. Queensbury, New York, once I finish my tea. And I just want to have a tiny bit of reading time because I've been reading only, non-fiction books. I haven't read a fiction book since I read like the Christmas bookshop for our book club. So I'm reading actually a book by the same author. I just got this in from the library. It's called West End Girls, and I feel like it's just the perfect little book to get back into reading. I did finish this book and I loved it. The Wealthy Barber Returns. I finished it last night, actually. This is gonna sound weird, but I read it out loud to JS and I, like we just read it together. And it's been really fun because at the end of every chapter we discuss. And I think we wanna like keep doing that with certain books. And it's fun because audiobooks are nice, but I tend to zone out during audiobooks. So when I'm the one reading, he gets the audiobook experience, and I, like, because I'm reading it out loud, I super retain everything. So we're gonna pick another book to read together next. And it's like somewhat childish, but also kind of cool. So that's what I've been reading. And then I also have, hold on, my nightstand is like covered. I've got like my journal, my water bottle, like literally everything. I've been reading this. So I just want to balance this book and a nonfiction book because sometimes like before bed or first thing in the morning, I don't know, I don't feel like getting so serious, but I need to learn how to balance the two because usually I'll just end up reading the fiction book and then throwing the other one to the wayside. So anyways, oh, I want to show you guys this as well. This body cream from Youth to the People is insane. It's so good. I'm actually almost out of it, which is sad. I've just been keeping it by my bed to help with like the winter skincare. I wish you guys could smell it. It literally smells like a dream. And it's in like a beautiful glass jar. Anyways, I'm gonna put some of this on my hands because I'm crusty because my humidifier ran out of water in the night. And let's drive, baby. Now I can't pick up my camera because my hands are all sloopy. But yeah, I try and get it like on my cuticles too as I'm working on regrowing my nails. Self-care, baby, self-care. 11 hours later, you guys, I did it. It's done. I'm turning on the TV for a job well done. I literally just got home. First thing I do after a long drive is wash my hands. I don't know if that's weird, but I'm like, oh, I'm home, I need to wash my hands. I don't quite feel the relief, to be honest. That was 6 hours of driving. I did a lot of the driving. My stepmom just, I don't know, she didn't want to drive my car or whatever, it's fine. So I did I say most of the driving? I did all of the driving.
But I'm so glad she was there to keep me company because I don't know how I would have done it without her. 6 hours of driving for a 20-minute appointment. That is insane, but I'm just glad that it's done. Now I have to wait, it says up to 11 weeks to hear from them. Basically, I need like this special number from the IRS. It's super boring, but I think that's why I don't feel the relief, is because it's like, it's not really over, but at least this one big thing is done. So hopefully I'll just sleep a little bit lighter tonight or sleep a little deeper, knowing that there's one less thing on my shoulders. Now I'm home, I'm gonna make dinner. And I just wanna like chill tonight, take it super easy. I haven't even opened my laptop today, which is, actually I want the big pan. Haven't opened my laptop a single time today, which kind of feels fun and it feels good, and I'm gonna challenge myself to not do it, because even though driving can kind of feel like wasted time, right? Because it's not like active time working, it's still like me being so focused and staying safe on the road and everything. So I deserve to chill for the rest of the night. I don't know if I told you guys this, but JS and I are doing like a challenge, New Year's challenge, which is no TV during the week. Together. So he's not home yet, so I get to watch TV until he comes home. And I'm currently watching Gossip Girl and it's amazing. So that's that. I'm just gonna prepare dinner, watch Gossip Girl, chill. I foresee a very cozy early night in reading, kind of like how the morning looked, but in reverse order. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more checks off that list, but we get to check it off. Look, and we get to do the IRS dance. We did it. It's done.
Not much future as an actress. You don't say anything to Serena. You don't say anything to anyone.
Nothing's happening. Oh. I turned off my 7 a.m. hatch alarm and it still goes on every day.
So it's turned on, is what you're saying.
Oh no, it was on. I just turned it off now for real.
Or so.
Beautiful.
It's a lot of foam right now, so it doesn't weigh like that much.
Healthy and wealthy Yeti. And show yours.
Well, mine has stuff in it, so just be careful.
So beautiful.
Is it coffee? Is it milk time?
Yeah, it's milk time.
Milk time.
Milk and then go for a walk.
Okay, so we're gonna go slightly more on the latte side, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay. Beautiful. Wow, show. Wow, that's beautiful. This is the Healthy and Wealthy Cafe. Choo. So cute.
I know.
Really, Maggie? Why are you crying? Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I am super cozy right now. I've got my laptop and my weighted blanket, and I'm just going to power through my work today. It's 10:30 a.m. I just had I started my day with a coffee, which is kind of crazy behavior. We had like a really cute winter walk, and honestly, I'm just trying so hard to keep, and actually I shouldn't even say that. I'm not even trying that hard. It's kind of happening naturally. Like I'm just letting it happen, of like romanticizing winter, dressing warm and getting outside, and it's been so nice. It's just funny because like I'll bring my camera and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna vlog our cute walk, but like it's too cold. I can't take my camera out. Yes, I'm wearing this sweater again. I told you guys it was my coziest sweater, so I'm wearing it again. I'm fully in sweatpants and like just totally cozied out today because that's the type of day it is. It's still freezing, like still polar vortex vibes. I am gonna hit play on this fireplace, and yeah, my goal is just to, why is it so loud? Basically, I'm a little bit torn today between continuing with my procrastination list and meeting a deadline that I have, that deadline being to edit and upload a video all in the same day, which is kind of crazy. My sort of ideal upload schedule right now is Mondays and Thursdays, or like Sunday and Thursday. And normally I would be editing all day Wednesday in order to be ready for today, but obviously I was just driving all day yesterday. So it's definitely like a tight turnaround, but I think I can do it. However, it doesn't leave a lot of time for the task that I had assigned for today. Oh my God, it's so cold and dry. I don't know if you guys can see how staticky my hair is. It's really annoying. But yeah, it's like, how do you balance deadlines versus getting the things done that you put off? Today, I'm going to prioritize the deadline because anyway, I don't know if anyone cares about like the content creation behind the scenes, but whenever I upload on a Friday or a Saturday, the video like does not perform. So I don't like to upload on those days, which means Thursday is kind of like the last day. So I really want to power through it. I really want to finish editing this video and just work super efficiently. I'm about a third of the way, a third to a quarter to a third of the way through. And then fingers crossed, we'll have some time for the procrastination work. Speaking of procrastination, I actually wanted to tell you guys this just kind of cute moment that I had last night. So like I showed you guys, I prepared dinner. It was so cute because like JS was running some errands after work, and then I was like home making dinner. He picked up some packages for me. He like came home with the packages, and like I had dinner ready, and it was just really nice. And we were able to like sit down together and have a nice dinner together. And I put on this playlist. I just typed in to Spotify like cozy dinner, and the most perfect playlist, you guys, like so perfect. And then we just let that music keep running throughout the night. I was so tired from my drive that basically like we took Maggie out for a little evening/night walk, and I like lay down in bed. Oh, very important thing. Today is the 4-year anniversary of me picking up Maggie and bringing her home. So I was listening to music and I was scrolling through my camera roll of like 4 years ago and looking at all the pictures of Maggie over the years, and it just filled me with so much love, and like the music was so perfect. And then I like kind of crashed. I was lying down in bed, and you guys, I just started crying like happy tears. I think it was like tired happy. I just had this like overwhelming feeling of love and gratitude. Before I got Maggie, I was so incredibly lonely. It was COVID. I was living alone. I was single. You know, we couldn't really see our friends, and I was far away from, well, 2 hours away from family. I know there's people with family much farther away, but you know, I still felt far away from family. I was so incredibly lonely, and that's why I wanted a dog so badly to keep me company and to be my friend. And that's what Maggie has been over the last 4 years, is like literally a best friend. I'm gonna cry. Literally a best friend to me. And then like, oh my God. And then like starting to date JS, like, you know, Maggie had been a strong bonding point for the two of us. And then like kind of deciding that like JS was going to be Maggie's dad. And like, we've had this beautiful life together, the three of us, over the past, you know, 4 years with Maggie, 3 years with JS. And it's just crazy how I went from being so incredibly lonely 4 years later, feeling so happy and fulfilled. While 4 years is going on, it feels like a long time. And when you're in a place of like very strong loneliness, it feels like a long time. But then you can look back over the years and 4 years flies by, and so much can change in so little time. And I think that's just amazing. So I'm just lying there, and like all the songs that are playing are so good. It's like Leon Bridges, and I'm lying in bed. I'm literally just by myself, and I'm like little tears coming out of my eyes just of like feeling so happy. So that's cool. Usually this time of year, I'm struggling hard with the like seasonal blues, winter uglies. And I mean, fingers crossed, I'm just trying not to let it hit me this year, or at least hit me later, like, because we have a long winter in Canada. January, February, March, we got 3 more months of it. So anyway, we're staying cozy to stay positive, and that's my little story. And there's my little angel friend. she needs a new bed this year. Like, I've got to save up for that. And she's lying on a fork because I gave her peanut butter on a fork. Oh my gosh. Okay, sweet dreams, my angel.
Finished my video. I moved off the couch and I just had a call. It's almost 2 p.m. I don't know why I'm avoiding my desk today. I don't know, don't feel like working from my desk. I just reviewed my video. It's almost an hour long, which is crazy, which is weirdly becoming my new almost like standard video length. So now I need to export it, then I need to upload it. That whole process can take like up to 2 hours. I don't have the fastest Wi-Fi. I keep meaning to update my Wi-Fi and like just pay to have a faster upload speed. And then I'm always like, it's fine. So I don't know. Anyway, so let's get this exporting. I just made a tea, you guys, in my new Healthy and Wealthy cup. This is so good. This is a Yeti that I had customized with my new logo on it, or my new brand asset. And it's great for at home actually, because I take so long to drink my tea that this will like keep it hot as I'm working. You would have seen this morning, I also had these made in little like tiny to-go coffee cups. So that was just like a little business present that I got myself to celebrate my new brand. And the joy and pride that I feel when I look at this is insane. I also, let me show you. I also had a water bottle made with the logo on it. So yeah, big splurge, but definitely worth it. It's cool because my last consulting job, the one I got laid off from, they had sent me one of these as like a welcome to the company present that had their logo on it. And so now I have it with like my own logo, which is like so freaking cool. And yeah, I made one for JS. I was like, if I put my logo on it, like, are you going to flaunt it and bring it to work and, you know, brag about me? And he was like, yeah, of course. So I made one for him too. Supportive boyfriend duties. Now I have to leave. I have to leave in an hour and a half for an appointment. The appointment is also kind of something that I've been putting off, which is, I don't know, let me know, you guys, if anyone can relate to this, but like putting off self-care. I know that body care and massages are such a luxury, and I feel like we see them as such a luxury, especially me being self-employed. I don't have, you know, employer insurance that can cover these types of things. So it's always something that, you know, I would love to get. And I know I hold a lot of tension, especially in my shoulders and in my hips. Now with teaching so much, like my body gets a lot more sore. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I told myself in 2025, I was going to make room in my budget for a monthly massage, and I booked it and I'm going tonight. So I have an hour and a half to finish all of this. There's no way it all gets done. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to finish it when I get home. I guess I could do the thumbnail now, but all of this means that it's not leaving a lot of time for my procrastinator task. My procrastinator task today was actually to work on some short form content. I will film like mini vlogs and little home transformations. Like, I'll film all kinds of weird stuff for short form content for Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever. And then I'll just never edit it. I don't know. It's really not my preferred platform. It's not my preferred editing style. I like watching short form videos, and I like having them at the end. But anyway, it's just always been hard for me to prioritize them. So I really wanted to make a list of all the videos that I have edited that I have filmed that I want to edit and then eventually upload. Like right at the beginning of January, or when I did my budget for January, I filmed a cash envelopes reel, never edited it, never posted it. Like, January's about to be done. Like, hello. So I think I'm gonna make that one my number one priority. I'm gonna turn it into like just like a cute little motivating budgeting video. But anyways, while I let this export, I figured rather than float back and forth, do I have time? Do I not have time? I need to accept that I don't have time to do everything. We so rarely do. Instead, I'm just gonna get organized so that I can continue this tomorrow. So I'm just gonna make a list. This is on the back of my kind of menu for the week, which I forgot to check off yesterday's thing. Yeah, like today, Thursday, I wrote reel plus massage. So the massage is gonna happen. Anyways, I'm gonna write down a list of the content. YouTube also made some changes to YouTube Shorts. You used to only be able to upload 1 minute, and now you can upload longer, which is great for me because you guys know I cannot shut up to save my life. And so I never fully embraced YouTube Shorts because I couldn't keep my content to a minute, but now I have up to 3. And 3 minutes is something I can work with. So yeah, I want to take a bunch of the old videos that I put on YouTube. I want to take a bunch of the old videos that I put on Instagram and kind of repurpose them for YouTube. So it's actually kind of a big project and I'm like getting overwhelmed. Just looking at this. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to carry this into the weekend. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm turning the camera off. Goodbye. On my way to my appointment, I decided to take the metro because I'm sure you guys can imagine I could not stand to sit in my car anymore. And it's such a nice day. It feels so good to be outside. Kind of warmed up since this morning, so it's actually like really nice. So today was kind of a flop in terms of getting something done that I've been putting off, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's like that, and we try again tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I am parked outside the cutest store. It's Friday morning, the last day of our week of doing things I've been putting off doing, and today's is very exciting. I am, like I said, parked outside the cutest store. When I got this boat and tote bag, my inspiration was my friend Allie, who got hers monogrammed, and LL Bean will like offer the monogram. I was gonna say the monogrammation, the monogramming if you buy through their website, but I bought mine in store. And anyway, I always wanted to get it monogrammed, but I never wanted to send it over to the LL Bean store. I was at work at B-Cycle talking about it with one of the girls who works at the front desk, whose name is also Zoe, and she was like, my mom owns a embroidery company and like a customization company. I was floored. Her mom's company is the cutest, and I'm parked in front of their shop right now. I'm gonna go in and drop off my tote bag to get it like embroidered. I'm not 100% sure what I want. Part of me wants to get healthy and wealthy, but then I'm also like, okay, don't go overboard with the healthy and wealthy, Zoe. Especially like, I would love to down the line make like, I think healthy and wealthy would look good on a bigger tote bag, and I would love to make my own that like you guys could buy and we could all have matching. So I think for this, I'm either just gonna do Zoe, a Z, or my initial ZP. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go in and talk with the girls and see what they think. But yeah, this was my task du jour on top of just my classic busy Friday. Let me show you guys. This is the store window. It's called A to Z Creations, and you guys can see in the window like everything's monogrammed. They do a lot of stuff for kids. Do you guys see the EJJ? Like how beautiful and cute. I was looking on their website. I'll link it because I think you can just order too, like if you guys don't live in Montreal. But I was looking on the website and I was sending this stuff to Zoe, and I'm like, Zoe, I know this is for kids, but like I want it. And for anyone who's in Montreal, the shop is on DeCarry. So I'll link the website, I'll link the Instagram. It's so cool that like it's my friend's mom's business, and I'm gonna go in and see what I can do, and I'm gonna risk it. Should I put this in my vlog? I'm gonna risk it and not pay for parking because I am so fed up of paying for parking. And I feel like I'll just see if the parking guy comes, or gal. I just arrived at work. Can I tell you guys a secret? I do this thing. I don't know why. I do this thing. Like I get to work, I drive here, and then I'm just like, I don't want to go inside. And I sit in the car and sit on my phone. Sometimes for like 10 minutes because I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. It's not that I like, and it has nothing to do with like liking or disliking my job because I love it. It's just like such a long day. I only do this on Fridays and I only do this when I drive here. It's just like such a long day that I'm like, I guess I'm stalling to go inside. I mean, I won't do it if I'm late, but right now, this is the thing. It's 11:20. My class is at noon. I need to open the door 10 minutes before. I need about 5 minutes before to do like my sound check and everything. And then about 5 minutes, I need another 5 to 10 to prepare my class because I'm taking a class that I did earlier in the week, class that I did on Tuesday. It's just different body part focus. So I need to basically I need to fuse 2 classes together to make today's class, because Tuesday was abs and arms and then buns and guns, which is butt and arms. And now today is abs and booty. So I'm taking elements of this one, and creating this one. Which shouldn't take too long, but yeah, I don't know. I just I guess it's not early enough. I'm too early for everything that I need to do, but I'm not early enough to do something else. So I just sit here. And the way that my Fridays work is I have this class at noon from 12 to 1, and then I have like a 3-hour break, and then I teach 2 more classes, and then I go home and I'm exhausted but satisfied. And I used to run around and do errands or go do something fun in my break, but then I felt like I was kind of wasting my Friday every Friday, and also coming to work to make money and then going out for lunch or going to get my nails done or whatever. It's you're going to work to make money and then you just go spend money on your break. It doesn't make sense. So lately I've been forcing myself. I sit in the cafeteria and I get work done, which is what I'm going to do today. That's why I have not 1 giant tote bag, but 2 from the competing fancy athleisure brands. I've got a Lululemon tote and an Aloe tote. And my Boatin tote is getting monogrammed. It should be ready for next week. I'm going to miss it. Anyway, that's that. I guess I should just stop stalling. I also, because I got massage yesterday, sometimes I like to go in early and do my own little workout before class, but I don't even feel like working out because I got massaged yesterday. I don't want to get tensed up. So yeah, I don't know. In a weird mood. I feel like I was in a weird mood yesterday too. I'm happy. I'm just you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, let's go okay, let's get hyped up. Let's hype ourselves up. Woo, let's go do class. And I'll see you guys after for a little bit of productivity before we end this week. Shove that in there. Literally my whole freaking life in these bags. Okay, you guys, just for fun, I'm going to show you a little glimpse into my class. Also, I wanted to show you this outfit because I feel so cute. I'm wearing these flare yoga pants from Garage. They were super affordable. And then not quite as affordable was this top from Aloe. And extra affordable was this cardigan from Lole that my bestie gave me because she didn't want it anymore. So yeah, that's my outfit. I really like it. I'm gonna press play on my playlist. I'll show you guys a little glimpse of what we're doing. I really like the kind of sequence that I made up. It's very bar today, not Pilates, but very bar. What is my playlist called? Playlist is kind of nuts.
Bring the action.
All out and scream and shout and let it out. What's in my mind? I live for peace, but see I don't attain.
So that's a glimpse. I really went for those I don't know what year this would be. 2012? That kind of realm, okay? Club can't even handle me right now. That's the vibe I went for today. I'm tired just from doing that.
So you wrap it all up and they can. Some place
We did it. That was so fun. Such a good day. Okay, we did it. That was great. I'm so ready to go home. I gotta put my heaters on, turn on my lights, so just let the car warm up for a second. That is a wrap, you guys, on our week of doing things I've been putting off doing. I had 5 things that I needed to do, and I would say I got 4 out of 5 done. The short form content is definitely like a bigger project than could just be completed in one day, especially given the whole day of driving. I'm proud, I'm satisfied, and I'm so glad that I set this challenge for myself, because I feel like if I hadn't deliberately decided to do all of these things, they wouldn't have gotten done. So I'm gonna go to bed tonight, Friday night, feeling so relieved, so proud of myself. I hope this video inspired you to maybe do a similar challenge, get some of those things off your plate that you've been putting off. I know, of course, that I want to be better with my procrastination tendencies, but I'm not going to say once a procrastinator, always a procrastinator, but there's always going to be little things that pile up. I am happy to report though that my emails are still spick and span, so that's great. Let me know if you end up trying this challenge. Let me know how it goes. Let me know something that you've been putting off doing. I'm so looking forward to this weekend, because I am just gonna relax and have alone time and cozy time after this week of hard work. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.